Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Christine and I'm here to help you expand your consciousness, help you really fully realize your true authentic self, and tap into the spiritual guidance that is within and around you. And if you're on your spiritual journey, just like me, then remember to click subscribe so we can teach and grow together on the spiritual journey. And also don't remember to click the bell notification button so you don't miss a video on spiritual growth. In this video, I wanted to share with you the 7 habits that changed my life. Some are difficult, some aren't that difficult. So if you're willing to take on the challenge and really create changes in your life, then keep on watching. So the first habit I stopped doing was to stop watching news altogether, or any type of news that only brings bad news. So anything on television, usually on the news, is pretty bad news, and I don't want to consume myself with that type of energy, with that type of information. And just like you, if you notice that you consume a lot of negative news all around the world, like wars and politics and anything that brings negative energy into your life, you really want to just throw it out, because the more negative energy you bring into the life, the more negative circumstances and situations will start climbing its way into your life. Now, I'm not saying that you don't want to know when a storm is about to hit your area, but I'm saying, like, majority of the time you don't want to be consuming unnecessary news that's not going to serve you in any way, shape, or form. Second is to find solutions to your problems as opposed to gossip and complain about them. Because when we gossip and we complain about them, that's going to bring even more negative energy into our life, and that's something we don't want. In addition, if we only complain and gossip about other people and complain about other people, then that's not going to do anything for us, and that's not a solution for us. Maybe it's a temporary solution to make you feel better when you complain about other people or you complain about your problems, but for long term, it's not going to help you in any way. You want to be able to start having a mindset of solving problems. So if you were stuck at a job that you hate, okay, well, instead of complaining about it all the time, start doing something to solve that problem. So you can start creating an online business on the side, or do some side hustles, get some like random jobs on the side that brings you happiness. Like if you like to draw, be an artist on the side. If you like to create blogs, do that on the side. The third habit that I started incorporating into my life is to spend more time with animals and nature. Because when we spend time with nature, that's healing fresh energy from Mother Earth. She is medicine, and when we spend time with nature, we actually get the healing benefit of nature. And there's also this technique that you can heal yourself with nature by just grounding yourself, by not wearing shoes, just putting your bare feet on the ground, not anything concrete or man-made. What I'm talking about is like dirt or grass. Start talking to the trees, start talking to your animals, start spending more time with animals. You're going to start noticing that your compassion starts to heighten up. You become more compassionate, you become more loving, you become more open, and you start to understand things better. You become more drawn to the things that are healing for you as opposed to things that are killing you. The fourth habit that I developed was to meditate regularly. So even if I can't meditate today, I'll meditate tomorrow. But my meditation tends to be quite long, like around 1 hour, at least 20 minutes to an hour. You don't have to start around that time. You can start from 5, 10, 15 minutes if it's easier for you, but ease your way into meditation so that you can actually stick through it and not just do it for 1 week and just call it quits. But meditation helped me because it helped me become more self-aware of my thoughts, of my emotions, and the stories that I created for myself, and even my habits. All my fears, all my desires, and the inspiration started coming up inside of me when I meditate. I even started communicating with spirits, connecting with my guides and my angels. And for you, it might just to be calm. It might just to be a way to calm yourself, to find peace, to find balance before you start your day, to become self-aware of your thoughts before you start your day. And that is something that's also going to change your life, because you become more peaceful, more balanced, and more calm as you go throughout your day. The fifth habit that I used to change my life was to surround myself with energetic and connected people who are open-minded, people who have good energy, people who basically just vibe with me. Start doing some activities and joining some groups that really resonate with you and makes you happy. So if you're an artist, go take some artist classes and connect with those people. If you're an engineer and you are a creative engineer, you like to solve problems, well, connect with people like that. Search up online forums, go meet people, learn from mentors as well. Just connect yourself with people who are open-minded so that they see different perspectives. So it's all about growth, and you want to be with people who helps you grow. You are the average of the 5 people that you spend the most time with. And the more you spend time with people who are close-minded and who aren't connected and who are out of balance and who don't give good energy, then you are going to become one of those people as well. So just remember that you want to surround yourself with people who have good energy, who see the world differently, and who are open to different views and different perspectives as well, and open up to personally growing with you. The 6th habit that I use to change my life is to actually go vegan. Now, I know this is a controversial topic and not everyone is gonna like this topic. I'm not going to push it on you. I'm not going to force you to do anything. I believe personal will and free will is definitely something that everyone has, and you're able to choose what you resonate with. However, I was once a meat eater. I was once someone who ate everything and anything, and I'm Asian, so I also eat weird things. But now that I'm vegan, I see things from a different perspective. I became even more in touch with nature and animals. I became in touch with myself because coming from a spiritual perspective, our body is a vehicle for us to experience life in this physical world, right? Without this physical body, we can't experience certain things. Like we can't experience what it feels like to jump off a cliff, to ride a roller coaster, to make intimate love with our partner, and to experience the joy of having this body to express. Veganism is not who you are. It's just a way of you kind of like expressing yourself, basically. It's kind of expressing yourself through the way that you consume things. And people who are really compassionate, really in touch, really connected, really self-aware and environmentally aware are vegan. You start coming from a place of equality, that everyone is equal and everything is equal. No animals are above or below me, and I am not above or below animals as well. I am one with them, and that's also coming from a spiritual perspective, because we're all connected, we're all one with each other. And so your pain is my pain is your pain, and when I consume you, I'm eating and feeling your pain and your anger and your sadness. And I also don't want to be consuming that type of energy, the energy of sadness, guilt, shame, anger. I don't want to be consuming that, because that is being consumed in my body, and my body is going to start using that energy, and that energy is not good energy for my body to expend anyway. And the 7th habit that I started doing was to live in the present moment. When I'm walking my dog, I'm just thinking about walking my dog. I'm just enjoying walking my dogs. I look at my dogs, I feel their happiness and their joy, and I just embrace that moment. I don't think about what's going to happen 10, 20, 30 years from now. You know what I mean? When I'm washing the dishes, I just focus on washing the dishes and how I can make the dishes as clean as possible. And when I'm basically meditating, I'm just focusing on now, about all my thoughts and feelings are coming up and becoming self-aware. I'm not trying to think about everything that happened in the past and everything that happened in the future. Sure, sometimes, a lot of the times, some things are going to pop up in our mind that's going to remind us of the past or the future. But it's up to you to bring your mind, your body, and your spirit back to the moment and focus on the moment. Focus on enjoying the moment, because the moment is always joyful. The moment is always free. Don't think about paying your bills 10 years from now or next month or a few weeks from now. Just enjoy the moment, and great things are going to start coming into your life when you start appreciating and living in the moment. Guys, these are some of the habits that I recently started developing. Some of it were longer, but definitely I've noticed benefits from all of them. And so if you would like to pick a few that you like to incorporate into your life, if not all, then leave it in the comments below and let me know what you start experiencing when you start using these habits. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you like to learn more about spirituality, about growing and expanding your consciousness, and to really live truthfully and freely as a human being on earth. And remember to like this video if this is something that resonates with you, and I will see you guys next time.